球迷朋友一同将目光移向大荧幕，一同欣赏台钢猎鹰年度形象影片。
部分，今年赛季正式的告一段落了。对，5毛也落下了男儿泪。
为什么低头？
我想这就是所有人成长的一部分。
因为真的就差一点点。
所有的球员一定会有所成长。
是不是可以再用力一点，再专注一点，
再快一点，再准一点，
再跳得高一点，再团结一点，再拼命一点。
We give it everything. So what's next?
“各位现场的球迷朋友、应援军，大家午安，大家好！再次欢迎大家来到我们国立成功大学中正堂，我们台钢猎鹰的家。我是今日的主场应援团长博成。好的，本周的主题是我们爱的姻缘线，邀请各位在主场一起抓住幸福哦。昨天我们男人就像爱神丘比特哦，现场3分箭，3分雨是不断的下来。想询问一下，昨天跟着我们一起在主场创下历史的球迷朋友在哪里？哦，有，听到你们声音了。好，那也再问一下，今天是我们这周第一次来到现场，要跟着我们猎鹰拿下胜利的球迷朋友在哪里？这个声音，我觉得我们可以再一次哦。今天要跟着我们猎鹰拿下胜利的朋友在哪里？所以啦，那就丢啊了哈。好，那接下来呢，就要靠着大家哈，一起来帮我们应援，帮我们球员加油。昨天有大家的加油跟应援呐喊哦，创下了我们队史的3分球纪录。掌声给到我们辛苦的猎鹰球员，掌声给到他们啊！希望今天一样哦，3分球弹如雨下哈。好，那接下来呢，要邀请我们现场的朋友拿起你们手中的加油棒，以及我们进场所发送的这个拍拍扇，在比赛过程之中，一起来帮助台钢猎鹰应援呐喊，守下我们的主场胜利哦。接下来要为各位介绍今日来访做客的台北富邦勇士。为各位介绍台北富邦勇士球员名单：背号0号赖廷恩，3号林俊佑，6号吴永胜，8号周桂宇，11号洪凯杰，14号蔡文成，17号辛特利，23号强纳森，88号曾祥军。接下来为各位介绍台北富邦勇士先发5人名单：背号1号莫巴耶，4号陈佑伟，7号阿库斯，10号古德温，12号林志杰。球队总经理叶宗义，领队许金哲，总教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟焕、陈立焕、梁兆轩，体能教练郑维轩，防护师林武章、彭玉明，球队翻译王义忠，训练师莱恩远。再一次用掌声欢迎来访做客台北富邦勇士。期待已久、任性太久的男人们，在介绍第一组台钢猎鹰出场之前，再次邀请大家将目光移向大荧幕。Are you ready? 热情掌声欢迎 Wingstars。展翅翱翔，撼动浮沉。这里是我们的主场，我们的家。现在就用最热情的欢呼声欢迎地主，你们的抬杠猎鹰！首先第一位要登场的，带着爽朗的笑容，灵活的身手，背号1号猎鹰牧羊人王绿翔。接下来这位背号2号精灵控卫张志豪，Catch and shoot, smooth like butter. Number 7, 背号7号华裔射手Ethan崇义人，背号8号精准的英雄狙击手李。Number 10， 背号10号，钢铁长城 Daniel 达尼尔。能里能外，背号13号，抬杠魔兽谢宗荣。接下来这位是我们的猎鹰星星，背号15号林宇辰。他是球队沉稳的力量，让我们欢迎背号24号抬杠奶爸郭少杰。接下来这位 Number 29， 背号29号节奏魔法师 Toby 多比。Starting 5， 接下来为各位介绍台南抬杠猎鹰先发5人名单。首先第一位登场的是我们场上的指挥官，背号3号音速小子古猫威战。So every day, number 4， 背号4号，微笑刺客 Demon。这位是我们空中拉杆的王者，背号6号，蒙古超跑白萨。Number 12， 背号12号，古都巨塔贝纳斯。最后要登场这位不是别人，就是我们的钢铁英雄，背号23号陈范波耶。总经理王成伟，总教练柯纳，助理教练祥恩、柯石、邱品莲，防护师黄吉俊、杨俊祥、徐子轩，体能训练师郭涵博，球队管理徐英哲。现场所有音乐军再次用最热情掌声欢迎我们地主抬杠猎鹰。 好的，接下来在我们场上球员进行暖身的同时，我们场边也要来进入我们第2阶段的应援教学了。好，我们应援教学呢，接下来要带给大家的分别有我们的进攻、加油以及防守。我看到我们现场不只有很多我们这个猎鹰的球迷哦，富邦的球迷是不是也蛮多的？对不对？我跟你们说，昨天我们领航员球迷也有加入我们一起应援的行列啊，希望今天大家一起大声的呐喊啊，创造一个我们美好的看球体验。那我们地主应援军球迷朋友们，声音不能输好，让他们感受一下我们台钢猎鹰主场的声响哦。好，首先要来带大家进行的是我们的进攻啦。进攻非常简单哦，我们节奏就是喊出台钢拍拍，猎鹰拍拍。OK， 好，拍拍不用喊了哈，拍拍是跟我们一起拍了哦。好，接着跟着我们的音乐来试一次喽。猎鹰，台钢，猎鹰。抬杠，再一次，抬杠，猎鹰。OK， 我们上到大电视的球迷朋友们哦，要把热情拿出来哦，跟着节奏一起拍上哦。好 ，Win Stars 也要请你们帮我们稽查一下哈，你们面对面的球迷朋友如果没有喊的，用我们的这个感动以及我们这个微笑哈，感化他们，让他们加入我们哈。好，接下来第2个要带给大家的就是我们的加油啦！加油的节奏是 Let's go 猎鹰拍拍拍拍拍。好，我觉得这样不行哈，我们1楼的朋友来加油棒，让我看一下你们加油棒在哪里？有加油棒有加油棒。2楼的朋友拍拍扇，帮我举起来。2楼，哎，我正面的朋友，好了，我们这些老朋友相机先收起来。好了，没关系哈。好，接下来跟着节奏，我们一起拍 Let's go 猎鹰拍拍拍拍拍哈。音乐请下。Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go 猎鹰，最后一次，所以啦，安内的丢啊哦。接下来要教给大家的就是我们的防守了。那我们防守呢？相对来说比较简单哈。来问一下ET，请问我们的防守要干嘛？
防守拍拍。
哎，跟着ET一起来防守喽。防守，防守，防守。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Welcome back to National Tsinghung University in Tainan. On the card is the Taipei Fubon Braves against the TSG Ghosthawks as we flip the calendar from January to February. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning into this English live stream of Plus League basketball. The Taoyuan Puyuan Pilots still atop the Plus League regular standings, but sustained their first loss of the season after setting a league record 11 straight victories, and that came at the hands of these Ghosthawks, who are sitting at even 6 wins and 6 losses against the Taipei Fubon Braves, 4 wins, 7 losses. The expansion team of the Yankee Arc still have a lot of work to do. On the Mandarin broadcast, it's Sean Peng Dexuan and Formosa Television's own Cai Qingjing. 球迷朋友们，你找了官方的英文转播，要听小教室的老师德轩跟蔡琴姐的讲评，当然就按照中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得用 Plus League YouTube 的转播，当然帮我们按赞。As part of last night's defeat against the Pilots, 110 to 84, the Ghosthawks set a new team Plus League era record with 19 made threes, 5 Ghosthawks with multiple makes, 8 overall, and a 3-point barrage. They also held the Pilots to their season low 84 points, only 57 after 3 quarters of play. The Pilots did play much better in the fourth, but only 66% of their normal output. It was really an A effort from the Ghosthawks. The main man for them is Tobin Carberry, right now featured on screen with a signature performance at home at National Tsinghung University. 27 points on 8 of 13, and was a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line. And the squad will be going up against the Braves, trying to course correct once again. Getting a look at the 3-point barrage. It started early. The collegiate teammates of Fubon, number 3 and number 23, Phil, Chen Fan Boyan, a couple makes each in the first quarter. And things continued as the pilots, as Irgi Caminos, their head coach, revealed, were trying out a wide-ranging rotation for considering rest with their crucial East Asia Super League match against the Ryukyu Golden Kings coming up. Well, it backfired, and the Ghosthawks were able to take advantage.
I really want to make my team and my players a big compliment. I thought for the first 3 quarters, we played close to perfect basketball, and I don't say this very often. I think we moved the ball very well. We were present, physical, defensively, and then of course we hit shots. That always helps. But it was very, very good basketball. And that was kind of the response that I expected from the group after this horrible, I wouldn't even call it basketball game against Fubon last week. So it was the right response, and I'm very happy for the guys that they now see that the pilots are beatable. One last thing, I want to wish the pilots all the best for the Wednesday game. I think they're doing a very good job to represent Taiwanese basketball in the ESL, and I really hope that they can win this game and secure first place. We need to make some noise as Taiwanese teams, and so we're rooting for them. This one time, we're rooting for them. Thank you.
The aforementioned game is part of the head-to-head between the Ghosthawks and Braves, presumably trying to jockey for the better seed in the regular season to have a home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. 2 wins and 2 losses apiece. It started with 2 blowout games at Taipei Hip Gymnasium, the home of the Braves. Ghosthawks 116-76, and then the Braves 124-86. That was about 2 months apart. Well, we don't need to belabor, but the Ghosthawks last game against the Braves was an 80-62 loss. Archie Goodwin, 27 points, 13 rebounds. Mo, 21 points for the boys in blue. The Ghosthawks set a new team low in scoring for their time in the Plus League. And the Braves set a new low for this season in terms of the winning team score. The 2 teams only combined for 57 in the second half. So indeed, Corner and all of us glad that they're able to bounce back in a big way. The last time they played here at Tainan was actually a close game on January 20th, the Tuesday night. The Ghosthawks able to pull it out 90-85. Damon Brooks had 21 points and 17 rebounds. His import teammates, Carberry and Grisiones, they're featured on screen with 19 points apiece. And the Ghosthawks actually have ongoing a 3-game home winning streak. Now, whether they can push it to 4, we'll see tonight. On the other side, Aaron Williamrud leading a base squad that had just said goodbye to their 3rd import, announcing the departure of Troy Gillenwater. 11 games between the Plus League and East Asia Super League. And perhaps a change as part of the considerations for how poorly the Braves have played on the road. 0-4 this season, only scoring 92 points per game. You see the assist number there at the bottom column, down by nearly 6 per game, and a 10 percentage point reduction in 3-point efficiency. Whereas at home, 4 wins, 3 losses, still in the mix. This also extends to the East Asia Super League, where the Braves lost in Seoul most recently and also lost in Hong Kong. And they have their own East Asia Super League game with a win against and at Utsunomiya, and they will advance to the East Asia Super League finals, but more on that later. The Braves' offensive rating is also the lowest on the road at 100.5, whereas the Plus League average is 108.4. A lot of it is their locals have not been able to find much confidence, only averaging 35.9 percentage points. One big reason perhaps is their rebounding. They allow 18.8 offensive rebounds and 16.3 second chance points. Those are 2 of the worst marks, and perhaps a big reason why they brought in import center Deng Okuth will be wearing number 7. He's played for them in now 2 games over that homestand. The Braves also need to work on their rebounding in the East Asia Super League as well. So with Akut, they've allowed only 78.5 points in the 2 games. The opponent's 2-point percentage, 36% to the season average of 48, and only allowed 28 points in the paint to the season average of 44. And perhaps that's Daniel Akut, and that's a commitment by the Braves to defend better at home. You mentioned that the game against the Ghosthawks, the 80-62 game, kind of an anomaly. And the next night, they lost to the Pilots 95-94 after Zhou Guoyu hit a clutch 3, but was nearly buzzer beater by Justin for the Pilots' walk-off victory. Coach Corner and Aaron Wu, the head coach matchup, as we see the officials for tonight. Zhang Weijun, Lai Jianzong, and He Xuanwei from left to right. Akut, Mohamed Mbaye, Archie Goodwin, Beast, Lin Zijie, and Jerry Chen Youwei will start for the Braves. And on the Ghosthawks side, Benes Grisiones, Phil Tenfanboye, Damon Brooks, Gumao Weijia, and Mongolia's own Bai Sa for the Ghosthawks will start for their respective teams. The Ghosthawks in white will start with the basketball. They're playing 3 games in 4 nights. This is the second of the day off before against the Arc on Tuesday. Brooks keeps it from going inbounds. Wide open is Bai Sa. Too strong with the miss, and Chen Youwei will race it down. Immediately, Baye bricks it. Mo has seen his 3-point percentage continue to fall. Still a overall good 3-point shooter at 35%. Base guarding, Brooks able to catch and slipping to the other side through all of the Braves defense. Damon Brooks, the only import the Ghosthawks re-signed from last year. As high of a usage as one of his counterparts in Archie Goodwin. Brooks is only 16 field goal attempts shy in 1 more games played. Akuth a little open and a 2-handed dunk in the scramble. Tenfanboye lets it fly, and Archie Goodwin finally gets a touch. The highest usage rate in the Plus League this season. For good reason, a lethal scorer. A step back jumper is good. And there's some extracurriculars going on as Goodwin, a 2-handed push, and coming from the side is Brooks. Wisely, the benches and stay put. As we've seen cases before, Goodwin kind of nursing something on his left wrist.
Stop this bullshit! Stop this bullshit! Fuck you!
A little exchange between Goodwin and Coach Raul Corner. I think wisely, some of the staff of the Ghosthawks also keeping Corner behind his coaching line. So only a minute and a half into the game, and the referees, I think, wisely need to go to the monitor to sort this out. Theirs was a shove by a Brave and certainly a shove by a Ghosthawks. And then the extracurriculars, I don't know if they can adjudicate that, as I didn't see any referees in the vicinity, although they should have really been following the action. I think Goodwin, rightfully so, wondering if there was something on his jumper made that the referees did not grant. And then running down the floor, there's some jostling. Let's look at the deep step back as Baisa does go up against Goodwin's shoe. And Baisa finding a Goodwin's ear, and I think all up until there, nothing was going on, as you're gonna see a shove from the side too. There we see Baisa kind of touching up a Goodwin's right shoe. And you see Brooks also joining in as well. I don't think there was anything egregious with that contact. Could be called, it doesn't have to be called. I think I saw chasing Goodwin right behind his back. Not a good look either, so I handle that as well.
有一个 U。啊？就是罚则抵消之后，勇士罚2球，勇士2球加，然后是古德温罚球，古德温去罚球，因为他是被犯规的。
根据 IRS 判定，勇士10号古德温不合运动精神犯规，6号白萨也是不合运动精神犯规，另外迪蒙也是不合运动精神犯规。由勇士队古德温罚球2次之后取得控球权，继续比赛。另外，猎鹰的 bench 警告1次。
好，来各位，主场的加油声借给我。 声音借给我，力量借给猎鹰球员，借给白萨。
Ghosthawks coming out on the short end of this one, but I think from the replays, indeed, 2 Ghosthawks made contact with Archie Goodwin.
No, it's technical foul. This is no difference between this and this. So this is the same like this.
And from the angles we saw, Baisa albeit on the lighter side, does make contact with Goodwin as he's trying to communicate something. Now, to be fair, I think the Ghosthawks would argue Goodwin chest bumps and then two-hand shoves. So at 5:17 local time, presumably we get the game resumed. Perhaps the only hole in Goodwin's offensive arsenal, only 64% from the line. And that's on a league-leading 112 free throw attempts before the last pair. So Braves up 5-2 and have the basketball. Looking for Beast, who slips it, and Mbaye was a little tardy, or perhaps the pass out of range. Yunus from the high post. Brooks on the post up as Bryson goes to the left hand and a little English to get the lay-in. In the starting role, replacing number 1 Wang Yuxiang, who breaks a streak of 6 straight starts. One of the newer members of the Ghosthawks. Up close, Akuth is forced into a miss, got his own board back. Wide open in the corner is Beast, and a beautiful arc as the Braves push up their lead 8-4. Beast is trying to find some better form after 3 made threes against the Pilots. Or 3 made threes against the Ghosthawks, excuse me. 0 for 5 against the Pilots. Beast Yunus, spin move to the left hand, and the soft touch. Interesting, Grisionis joining the Ghosthawks after Kenneth Reed departs from the team. Well, in 3 matchups, minus 40 against the Braves. Goodwin ends up on the deck, and so does Baisa. Common foul this time. And a look at Mbaye with a good pass. He assisted the Tokoyer made 3. Akuth forced out of the post up, but it's got a crease and is hacked by Brooks. There's the Ghosthawks piling up fouls. And a look. Got high in his stance, and Akuth was able to maneuver around. Nine and a half points per game, 9.5 rebounds per Akuth. Missed 2 free throws after the unsportsmanlike foul in the Pilots game, and that ended up playing a big role. A 10-6 Braves lead. Still trying to break free to start the kind of alternative delay action the Ghosthawks love to run. He overshoots it as Mbaye with the rebound. This time guarded by Brooks as a deep 3. It's another Baisa foul. Crowding Goodwin's space.
He's kicking his leg. Luis, go, Luis.
Coach Corner is going to his bench as understandably there. Tough to defend the cylinder in that situation. So with it 8:18 left in the first quarter, the Braves already in the bonus. Whatever it takes to get these free throws in. Archie Goodwin, the league leading 26.3 points per game. Off to the right as the rebounding foul by Mo. Look, if he had the basketball, it'd be a different story. But the fact is, Jonas got two hands on it first. Or instead, as Brooks, a runner off the mark. Pump fake and block. Got his own board. No. Jonas in the paint. Yes. The Braves had to defend 4 shot attempts. Losing the ball, but Deese stays in bounds. Now wants to back down Chen. And coaxes a foul on the pump fake. Even if it was only a common foul and not on the defenseless contest, Braves in the bonus. On the season, they're a 66% free throw shooting unit. That's only 3rd in the Plus League this year. But 26 attempts per game is quite a big sample. Well, now matched up on by Tanyoe. It was fouled on the layup attempt. Let's see who it's on. Let's take another look as the Ghosthawks now contending that it should have been a shooting foul, and it is correctly adjudicated as a shooting foul. Goodwin. The assistant coaches for the Braves trying to get Bayer's attention. Goodwin has 2 personal fouls with that reach and also the unsportsmanlike in the 10-32 conflict. Pump fake. The Tanyoe three-area runner rattles home. Braves off to a 17-9 lead. Over the top, and Phil blows the layup. Not only does he blow the layup, also fouls to put the Braves on the line again. Things keep getting worse for the Ghosthawks. Bad table operations as they interrupt the free throw shooter. We missed it. And broadcasting as we have our first break. The Braves in control of this one at 17-9.
稍等一下哦。2楼的朋友 ，Hello 依依，你上电视喽！来，我们一起给我们电视镜头前面的朋友一个爱心哈，你这边我也给你这边啊 ，OK。好，谢谢依依。还好你没有把红线剪断哈，还是有顾及我们同事的情谊啦。好，有没有球迷想上电视的 ？Hello 弟弟你好，谢谢。妹妹，我们一起来比出爱心喽。好，不要害羞，跟爸爸一起比爱心。好，谢谢你们支持台钢猎鹰，谢谢。Hello， 爸爸，还有我们外国的球迷朋友 ，Hello， welcome，Thank you for your support. Let's go Hawks. Much love, thank you guys. 谢谢弟弟支持台钢猎鹰。啊，是弟弟们哈。好的，接下来比赛继续来帮我们猎鹰加油喽！
The theme this weekend, 爱的应援线. Play on words to insert the hawk in the bubbly theme song. We are less than 6 minutes into this game, and the Braves have already stepped up to the line for 10 free throw attempts. This is 11, and 12 is coming up, as on the block is the Ghosthawks substitution, Jimmy Shizonong and Tobin Carberry. Members of the Lin family watching nearby. As he will take a break. Chen coming in alongside Michael Singletary. The Braves will feature man defense. Brooks takes a deep shot. It was short. So Fubon cooks is a errant pass. Carberry, a beautiful dime to Brooks. The easy two. Didn't realize there was a crease to pass that one. Singletary dishing it off, now going the other way. As Baye trying to get position, he's fouled by the smaller Wang Yuxiao. The Wang Yuxiao initial had inside positioning, but that left arm reaching back got tangled up. We did have help with Shizonong coming over. The Braves high this season in free throw attempts was 39, which they took in Banchao Stadium, the Pilots' new home, the latter half of this season. They ended up scoring 89 points. Brooks 2 feet in the paint, but turns it over. Going the other way, the Braves cough it up. All looking to get a screen. Directing traffic somewhere. Drives, takes the contact, and earned himself a trip to the line. Threw by Taiwei, who fouled him. Ghosthawks did not look all that organized on that last possession. Visiono's coming back in along with Yi Sun-zong. And then Kuth and Josh Jokwe will Braves trying to add on to this 10-point advantage. Fubon Weijia leads the Plus League this season with a 5.9 assists per game. Since the second free throw, as now Ethan will make it on the floor. Meanwhile, Jerry Tenyoe will head off. Ghosthawks really had a great time defending the pilot for this 2-3 zone as Michael Singletary walks into an easy three. The three-time Plus League champion with the Braves trying to find some form back in his return. Marbury, mid-range, off the mark. Akuth with the lane, and he's hacked. Good connection between him and Leitingen. Gonna look at Chen Xiangju providing a solid screen. Unlucky for Akuth. The Sydney, Australian native connects on the second one. Ghosthawks running their sets. Wang Yuxiang turns the corner and blows the layup. Become a problem for the Ghosthawks as Lai Tian is coaxed into a miss. Marbury putting Josh in a hostage dribble and a pass to the Richard Gabby on the Ghosthawks bench. Good idea, not good enough execution. Singletary blitzed on the screen. Chen Xiangju stopped as the Ghosthawks try to recover. And an overpass, Akuth not ready for it. That is the Braves' third turnover on the start of the game. The stagger to floppy action. From the right corner, just a little strong. A long rebound to Josh. Needs some help as Leitingen. Down low to Chen Xiangju, and a good seal and a solid finish. Josh with a dime. Ethan will try again from the wing. This one is off kilter. Deep pass, Jack free again, and a foul comes. I need to see that one. The Braves say unsportsmanlike. The Ghosthawks confused if was a foul. After all, let's see. Shizono was the closest one. He's got a left hand on him. I think it's legit to call that a foul. The referees will go to the monitor. It is a defensive player in the air. You do not want to be allowing fouls like that.
碰到，我觉得反而下面这个没有让他太危险。好，最后空方快点。
Remember, the Ghosthawks already have 2 unsportsmanlikes called against them. And overall in the game, have already allowed 16 Braves free throws. The Braves otherwise 6 for 9 from the field. So pretty incredible offensive efficiency, if not for their 4 turnovers. Allowing the Ghosthawks 3 offensive rebounds, though it seems like all of them came in the same possession. So it will be a common foul. The Braves might have a word about that, but
Another mistake, right? So they shoot 20. Don't think I'm stupid, please. I mean, make a mistake, but don't think I'm stupid.
Chen in his return to the Braves, averaging 4 points and 6 rebounds. On a small sample of 23 attempts coming into tonight, only 35% from the charity stripe. A clean swish there. Fresh in the game, cashes the 3. Ghosthawks were on an 0 for 6 from 3-point land. ITH flicking it up, getting the rim. And on the other side, Tenfan inadvertent pass. As Carberry brings up the rear. ITN tying him up and taking it away. Good trying to run the lane, easy strip. Tenfan elects to circle the rack, and Ghosthawks last night 28 points in the first quarter as Carberry takes the bump. Have to earn it from the line. Gosh, a little bit late to the party on that play. Trying to meet Carberry. The product out of Connecticut makes the first free throw. Ghosthawks guard import after the services of Brendan Frazier last year. ITN will be chased by Tenfan. Behind the back pass, Akuth to Jack. His 3 is short, but ricochet right back to him. A through pass as Jack's fouled again. This time, Tokoi ready to dime up his teammate. The Braves have 6, and with these free throws, a possible 7th free throw just in the first quarter alone. See the ball screen, and Josh, a great balance of attacking the space, but keeping it back away from Griciano so he can deliver that pass through the pocket. Now the Braves with 31 first quarter points with still 80 seconds left in this clock. Deep 3 range. Carberry gives him a second chance. Braves swarming. Ethan to hurry, deep two. And a scramble for the rebound, won by White. As now Carberry will try, he got it. A little bit of life for the home Ghosthawks. Singletary attacks the closeout from the elbow area, no good. Ghosthawks spread it out wide as it looks like Spain pick and roll. Carberry, two-footed jump, no. Braves with 10 seconds left as Singletary driving, he's hit. And Walker in it from the line. I see Singletary getting by Ethan and then sent back. His third personal foul. Green for first. The two-time finals MVP of the Plus League in season 1 and 2. Makes the second as well. Will get a bit of rest as Mbaye and number 6 Jeff Wu in for defense. Umal racing ahead. Carberry goes in 3, too strong. A decent effort, but the Ghosthawks looking to have better luck in the second quarter as they fall down big to the Braves, 33-20. Playing on it back-to-back, they're gonna have to reach deeper to get back in this one.
掌声给到 Ghosthawks。好的，在第2节的比赛开始之前呢，团长博成手上的小卡要来发送给我们现场最热情的球迷朋友喽。来，跟着我们的声音一起大声喊出“猎鹰加油”吼！好球好球，猎鹰加油！声音借给我，一起来！好球好球，好球好球！ See ya.
After the first quarter play, the visiting Taipei Fubon Braves with a big lead over the home TSG Ghosthawks. The Braves take 21 free throws to the Ghosthawks 22 field goal attempts. The big thing that's different from the Ghosthawks' previous success, and tonight only 2 of 11 from the free throw line as a loose ball picked up by the Braves. Ball clock does not reset though as Goodwin taking a 3 in and out. Only Daniel in at center for the Ghosthawks. Goodwin only took 1 field goal attempt as On one hand, he was defended Ty Lee. On the other hand, needed to cool off with that heated exchange with Baisa. Ghosthawks unable to defend without fouling, though, as running down. Ali Daniel tried to reverse the pick and roll pass. Fubon waged out with a floater. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Aggressive defense as Josh splits it. Kicks to Goodwin. Another attempt from the left corner. That one's a liner in. On the other side, and a whistle. Ali Daniel got behind the defense. The Ghosthawks started 0 for 6 from three-point land. Another look. Goodwin, the last man to defend. Got Daniel on the right hand. Adding a little bit more arc to his shot. Daniel drops in the first. His signature performance came against the Braves. Playing the fourth quarter of the last game, fresh off the bench. And despite, I think, 5 personal fouls, with the team high plus 14 in that quarter for his effort in the inside. So, you know, trying to get away from the defense as Akuth up close. Misses the right hook. Down by 7. Ghosthawks can continue to close the gap. Fubon flicks a left-handed layup. And no love from the referees. Very tough. Taipei, pretty sticky defender. Let's take another look. One ball screen. And it's close. But if you time your jump wrong as an offensive player, it's not on the defense when you jump wayward. Goodwin falling down, but partly pushed down. Go to the line again. Goodwin's high this season was 51 points against the Yankee arc, setting a new plus league individual single game record. Able to do so on 8 made three-pointers. Could be Zhejiang cheering by a front court now. Doink. As Fubon pokes it away, a 2-on-2 up ahead. Carberry lays it in. And so I think the referee already teed up Raul corner, even though his team just scored the basket. And if you ask me, maybe the Braves could say, Fubon wage out. Oh, no, it was clean, but there was some tugging both ways. The referees let that go with the Ghosthawks' chance to score a layup. There's not no contact, but I think the big thing is Carberry didn't lose his balance like Zhejiang did on the jump. Certainly worth having a discussion over, but I don't know if it's worth popping the top and getting a technical foul for. So after the free throw, Braves coming down again. Ricocheting off of a few Braves and out of bounds. Brooks, guarded by Singletary. Jamal slipping it to Daniel, and it's still alive as Jamal's three. No. Finish on Drew Starn board. Good win to stop as they're going to call a travel, I think. One of those tie-ups that I think as the offense, you'd rather have a jump ball. So the referees aren't obligated to say that a tie-up immediately results in a jump ball. He's very close there. Jonas is in. Jamal overshoots the runner. To the left flank, and Taipei with the lay-in. Deep pass right toward us and out of bounds. Nobody ready to catch. Jonas might have been the intended target, if not for Wallenschunk. Ghosthawks made a few too many turnovers as Mo's dribble a little suspect there. 8 seconds on the shot clock as the Ghosthawks reach and cause a turnover. Ghosthawks have 5 giveaways against the Braves, now 8. Stagger to floppy as Baisa attacking the gap. It's Yowei with a blocking foul. It's his second personal. You see rhythm that balance, speed, quickness foul. An early stint for number 8, TSG. Fight for the rebound, won by Ghosthawks, and puts it back in. He's got 6 points and 3 offensive rebounds. I don't know if I've ever seen our graphics put up offensive rebounds like that. Good one, catch and shoot. It's way off. With speed, Brooks is held and puts it through. I don't know how he was able to get a clean shot off. To the Braves' credit, they were swarming him right around the basket. There's Taipei who ends up with the foul. See, Mo also in the vicinity. Brooks on his way down, where there was a little window as a long rebound, a double hold, and no foul at all, and they just say Ghosthawks basketball. Oh, I guess it's fair. Both big guys were grappling at each other. It's kind of understandable. Who are you going to call the foul on there? The baseline out of bounds by Sa. Gary, leading 3 is a doink. And a illegal screen by Mo, and the Braves turnovers are now piling up. This is definitely a tough one to take if you're the Braves. going to wave it off. I think that's wise. Jamal wide with a right-handed hook, and somehow it falls. That'll cut it to a 9-point deficit for the Ghosthawks, but all the momentum in the gym with the home team. Timeout by the Braves. We'll step aside as the Ghosthawks making a little run here in the second quarter.
Hello， 朋友你好，上电视喽 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go。这个球场手感火烫，还是我们的酷哥哈，跟着音乐摇摆没有问题的哦，支援收音一起来。Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go。右手来 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go。谢谢我们古毛维家的粉丝，还有我们口罩的球迷朋友，继续支持我们台钢猎鹰。OK， 待会客队防守的时候，让尖叫鸡发挥作用哦。
The latest content on the Plus League YouTube channel, besides the famous Sean and Coach Cho basketball strategy program, is the Mike Singletary interview. But what a crazy sequence. Mon Brooks and one, then a ball out of bounds. And an illegal screen by the Braves in the front court for Gumal Weijia layup. Out of the timeout. Oh, takes a hurry shot and it drops. Runner is his first bucket of the game. 6 seconds on the clock. Gary tries again with a three, and it's short. So a score and a stop for the Braves. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goodwin. ISO on it. Baisa. Driving baseline, the step back coming through, and they're going to say a kick out against Goodwin. It's definitely hard to take on their end because maybe that's Goodwin's natural shooting motion, but I think you'd almost say Baisa was smarter to run into his shoe. Taking a look, this is Goodwin's cylinder, but now that his legs are popping out, Baisa runs into them. That's the cylinder. That's outside of his cylinder. Not by much. Yeah, definitely to take, but the Braves get the ball back. Singletary hopping off Baye too strong with it. Look out. Gumal Weijia trips up Singletary. Thankfully, it looks like both players are all right. The floor attendants from both sides jumping in to help out here. Tricky for the Braves as Archie Goodwin has 4 personal fouls. There for Beast. And in some trouble. Offering up a shot, and it's the Ghosthawks who come away with it. daylight, but keep the offense running. Baisa had that shot punched out of bounds by Akuth. He's been good protecting the rim. His second block of the game. Switching hands, Akuth. Low developing baseline out of bounds play. Loading a jump shot is going to be a rebounding foul. You take a look at what's going on there. It was Akuth, his first personal. Again, grappling with Grisiones. Late to the spot. Menas, 6.6 boards, his first time to the line. Coming in tonight, 3 straight games with double-digit rebounds. Wayward on that rebound as the two of them chase Akuth for the rebound, and Baisa couldn't quite manage the pass. Still 5 minutes left in this first half. It's a slow progression here. Singletary, a wild pass. Akuth right around the free throw area, sees it sail above his head. Good idea, just not quite there. I think the basketball players love to use on the same page. Jerry, flare screen 4, will try the 3, and this time he's got it. On his third attempt, PLEAGUE, the sophomore from Taipei. But Braves want Singletary to go at him. Early double and an inadvertent pass, and Michael Singletary receives on the other end. I'm sure that's how the coaches drew it up, as Jamal driving the baseline. When we get Grisiones involved. Looks around and got it. A one-handed push shot from Fubon, Wei Chao, one of the best in the Plus League at that. He's going baseline, is stopped, and is called for traveling. Now, extra words are being shared. Singletary and Gumal involved. Some substitutions as Mike and Gumal trying to get on the same page. See what's going on here. There's some shoving, some grappling. There's a little bit of extra that Mike makes contact with. Definitely warrants consideration for pretty serious penalties. Now that he didn't make any contact, de-escalates what possibly could be called, because nothing was whistled by the referees at all. Both guys are grappling, and then they're just tangled up. It's too hard to get away, but this last stroke by Singletary could be considered malicious. Now again, he does not make contact, so I think at worst he might be issued a technical foul by the FIBA rulebook, because if he does, that's a minimum unsportsmanlike. If not, hitting a guy in the back of the head would be grounds for disqualification. So it's just a double foul. They're both being tangled up. The worst thing in the world. In this case, perhaps the referee is just letting Singletary off with a warning about that swing of the fist, which is not okay. The Ghosthawks ball from their own side. Late to the party, he's whistled. Tian listed at 176, Fubon wage out 175. Right now the Braves going with a one import lineup with a single tier out for Zhouguiyu. Well, 8 points on the night. The Braves call timeout with their lead shrunken down to 5 points at this point. If you want to follow along with the statistics of the game, head to pleagueofficial.com/game/683 as we listen in.
Okay, then who for him? Gotta go how? Is Tobin in?
Tobin Carberry featured in the graphic, 27 points in the January 31st game. A big bounce back from his January 24th, 6 points on 2 of 11 shooting, but how about 8 of 13 and a perfect 8 for 8 at the line. That was the loss to the Braves, where the Ghosthawks only scored at 62 points. Carberry actually made his debut.
Right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense, double fist.
With 15 points in Hoping in a loss. And later, 30 points on the road against the Yankee Arc. And their opponent's home opening Sunday. So there's a kind of why we say that Carberry was looking for a signature performance at home. And last night he was fantastic. Victory zone again for the Ghosthawks with Mo. Screen for Leitingen. Overshoots the runner. Carberry, Shizonglo from the wing, yes! Jimmy trying to fight his way back into some rotation, more rotation minutes. Only a 25% three-point shooter as Leitingen will hobble off. Another look at a turned ankle running into Mbaye. Josh driving and kicking as Jerry takes it away. Flanked by Carberry. He'll be given all day and nails the three. Ghosthawks take the 1-point lead with 2.5 to go here in the first half of action. Goodwin driving with fresh legs, able to get the 2. Ethan to Jimmy, driving baseline, in some trouble, and lucky to get a foul out of the Braves defense. They definitely trapped wisely there. Dribble drive is not his forte. There you see Josh just missed the ball, and a tie up on the wrist area through the whistle. PLEAGUE actually turning around. It was a kind of a shaky start. Participate in the last few possessions that were positive for the Ghosthawks. Referees want to see more Akuth and Grisiones rebounding. And Jimmy makes it moot. Referee Cal's opinion. Back handoff to Goodwin. He'll try from 3 and it swirls out, but Akuth there, and he's fouled. The Ghosthawks' 3rd, so last few times down, they have another foul to take without sending the Braves to the free throw line, which has been a lot this game. Booth makes it work. 6 points, 4 rebounds. And it sinks them both. So Braves back up by 1. Josh could not keep up, and he fouls again. Running across Tobin Carberry's path. That's Josh's 3rd personal. He and Yowei with 3, Goodwin with 4. We thought fouling issues and foul trouble would be a Ghosthawks side of ledger headache for corner. Well, Phil 3, starting shooting guard Baisa with 3, and they have not fouled since the first quarter, I believe. Bingo for Carberry as Goodwin bringing it across the timeline. Both players were getting their hands involved. Understandably, Wang Yuxiang makes a comment that Goodwin's flings is a little bit more violent. Now look, Wang Yuxiang's hands do go down into the cookie jar. If you use your chest, you have all the reason to be innocent there and play innocent. So the mark to beat, remember, was 39 free throws by the Braves. The overall record this season was 43, an 0 for 2 trip. Who took 43 free throws? That's the Pilots against the Braves on December 11th. screen from Ghosthawks, taking the free throw area jumper. As Benas wins the blocking out battle again. I think he's demonstrating a bit better read on where the rebound will go. He's getting to an advantageous position, and nothing more that the Braves can do but foul him. Mass 2 of 4 from the line tonight. Dangerous pass as Lewis, oh no, Jack throws it out of bounds. Zokwe was charging toward the goal. A little stoppage as Goodwin took a tumble. Look, little shot from Carberry, I think it inverted. There's just a mass of players right at that spot. Back to Ethan, a three-man game with Lewis. Driving the closeout, reverse layup, Shizono with the basket to give the Ghosthawks a 4-point lead. Goodwin getting by Lewis and flipping a miss. How about getting it back though for a wide open triple, and it hits it. Well, 3's more than 2 as Carberry will walk it up. Has to expand on a 1-point lead. 2 seconds left. Ghosthawks, did he get it off? It doesn't matter, as it did not go in, and the referee's waving it off. So after a 32-18 second quarter, the TSG Ghosthawks, defending home court, take back the lead. Two teams will head to the locker rooms as we have a fierce battle on our hands. Plus League basketball on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. The TSG Ghosthawks take on the Yankee Arc. The Plus League will once again carry an English broadcast that night. As we turn our attention to the stat sheet from the first half of action. Well, there's a real tale of two different quarters. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The Braves had a 33-20 lead after the first quarter, while the Ghosthawks erasing it and a little bit more, 32-18 in the second. The Ghosthawks with 12 first quarter fouls, setting the Braves to the line for an incredible 22 free throw attempts. But in the second quarter, the Braves turned it over 9 times. We will get to the leading scorers in the next segment, but Tobin Carberry and Archie Goodwin are the only players for their respective squads to score in double digits. And so everybody better be ready to go, and everybody needs to keep their cool, as that was the most dramatic incident in the first half of action. Baisa and Archie Goodwin getting into it. Damon Brooks also an unsportsmanlike for a shove. One thing that's been big for the Ghosthawks is they've been able to control the basketball much better, for only 6 turnovers in the first half, and in the second quarter in particular with only 2 as part of their comeback efforts. They're a really hot shooting team last night against the Pilots. So far tonight, turning around a 2 for 11 in the first quarter, 3 for 6, and not settling too. They seem to have a rebounding advantage as long as Venes Misiones is in there. Meanwhile, the Braves, when the floor gets opened up, have been a more successful team. They have a slight 4-1 fast break point advantage. Certainly with Zhenxiang Jung and Mbaye running the floor, they can have that advantage if they wanted to. But the Ghosthawks are heating up. We'll go to break, and leading scorers coming up. just about 5 minutes away from the second half beginning. The segment is for the leading scorers of the respective teams. Archie Goodwin leads the boys in blue with 14 points. Michael Singletary follows up with 8, and so does Li Zijie, the 43-year young stud from Taiwan. Well, Archie Goodwin doesn't have too many highlights, as he's been sent to the line to score 4 of his 14 points there. Kevin Carberry leads the Ghosthawks with 12 points, and is followed by Kumar Weijia with 9. It is a tough battle between these two teams, as we mentioned, so everybody's got to be ready to defend and then make the shots that are available. It was a quick segment, as we'll step aside before the second half will begin.
EASL fans, it's that time again. For the first time in league history, we've got a 6-team playoff, and we're calling it the EASL Finals. It tips off in Macau on March 18th with the championship game set for March 22nd. Here's how it works. First, 6 teams qualify. That's the top 2 teams from each of the 3 groups A, B, and C. From there, the EASL Finals has 3 rounds: the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the championship game. The top 2 group winners go straight to the semifinals. The 3rd group winner goes into the quarterfinals with the 3 second-place teams and is put on the same side as the lower-seeded bye team. Next, the 2 quarterfinal winners move on to the semifinals to play the 2 bye teams. After that, the semifinal winners meet in the championship game. We started in October, we finish in Macau, and by the end of the finals, we crown the champion of the East Asia Super League, the best team in Asia.
The East Asia Super League is approaching the end of the group stage, or regular season. The Braves still have a chance to advance, needing only a victory on the road against the Utsunomiya Brex. But coming up is the Taoyuan Pilots heading to Okinawa, where a victory will all but guarantee them a first round bye, as explained by our East Asia Super League colleague Tyler. Well, the action getting started here in Tainan. Ghosthawks able to take a 1-point lead in the first half. Mon Brooks driving at Dang Aku and quickly with a layup, but a miss. Down court, Baye will pass it back. The Braves last suffered a loss on January 28th in a game against the Seoul SK Knights in Jamsil Student Gymnasium, 89-78. Goodwin hooks it, and a little tic-tac-toe action as Kuth is stopped. So both teams with a good look, but no production. Banas is fouled. Notice the score bug is a little dressed up in preparation for Lunar New Year's in the second week of February here in Taiwan. We will be getting our week off. Way short. One of the knocks against the Braves in that East Asia Super League game, their local players and Taiwan-born players, to be exact, only 14 points on 5 of 17 shooting. And again, rebounding was a problem for them. The Braves only able to grab 20% of the offensive rebound as Beast takes the contact, got his own board. And sandwiched by a couple of Ghosthawks for a whistle. Baisa took contact on that play. On Brooks. As I was saying, the Braves only took 8 of 39 offensive rebounds for about 20% versus the Knights grabbing 15 of 35 available offensive rebounds. That's 42%. Meaning that the Braves only got 58% of the defensive rebounds. You really want to be in the 70% for defensive rebounding. So 53-53 as Jamal floats it up, got his own board, will get another try, and it was off the left-right axis. On the switch. Goodwin waiting for the screen, and will still go up by Sa. Nothing there. Numbers for the Ghosthawks as Phil in the orange sneakers takes the three and it swirls out, but Baisa, a wild fling. A little friendly fire there. Miscommunication. Archie Goodwin buries the triple. Another stop for the Braves as they're running with a head of steam. Devon jumps back in the picture, but guarding the basketball. And Baye took some contact on that play, and he's down for the count. Referees will look at it. Brave staff screaming at the referees for Baisa's hip checks. That wasn't quite the case. It was a tag that was to Mo's midsection. Rightfully so, a foul. I don't know if it's egregious. He was all over it. He raised his fist as soon as there was contact. Looks like the Braves did issue a challenge. So a common foul, Braves basketball. First 14. Not quite the same as and again, the referees did call a foul, so I don't know what the Braves are all up in arms about. It's not a nice foul, but it's not nearly as egregious as they're claiming it is. Right out of the baseline out of bounds. This shot goes fouled on the second effort. A lot was happening on that last play. Look, was there contact? Be contact. It's a contest against Goodwin. Oh, downs the first free throw. Testing out the seats as the Ghosthawks in the last possession bringing in Shizono and Carberry. On Brooks, screens for Carberry. Over to Phil, trying to find a pass. And a lefty finish. This time, Brooks able to score on a coup. Don't quite cut off the pass as Beast. Rifles it to Mo. His deep three. Ricocheting around. White has it. Devon wants it, but Chen不in. This is now Ethan. Didn't get a lot into it. And he's fouled on the shot. Ethan's been cold this game, 0 for 3, so I don't know if you needed to take such an aggressive contest. In his sophomore season, logging in about 17 minutes per game. Free throw attempts 16, 17, and 18 on his season. He is a plus 57 coming into tonight. The only on a Pilot in the top 7, but misses 2. A little bit of a comedy act going on with a Braves rebound there. Goodwin driving, it's got an angle, and it somehow doesn't fall. Everything but make the shot as Brooks driving. And a loose ball. He's able to deliver it over to Mbaye with a right-handed tomahawk. Braves with the 4-point lead after the back and forth. Bad pass, and the Braves get another stop. Mbaye back to Goodwin. Shidon on him, launches it, and it's just off. Ghosthawks need an answer here. Bill rifles the pass down low to Brooks, able to score. It's so tough when he gets the basketball close to the basket. Brooks now a double-digit scorer. Archie Goodwin can't counter. He's cooling down this second half. 1 for 6. Ball on the deck. Bill, dribble pull-up 2. Not quite. Jimmy slow to get up as he's off to Tenyoue. His three-pointer is also no good. A Booth over the top. With a chance for the Braves. Little high-low action as Jimmy is called for the foul. The Ghosthawks and the Braves with 3 fouls apiece here in the third quarter. As Braves with a 2-point advantage in our timeout. .608 left in the third quarter. Braves have turned it around for a 2-point advantage.
就是这个声音，再一次。抬杠猎鹰，掌声给到自己。再一次哦。一起说出抬杠猎鹰。
Speaking of the East Asia Super League, on February 4th, there will be a 3-game set before, besides the aforementioned pilots at Ryukyu Golden Kings, there's also New Taipei Kings against Alvark Tokyo and Utsunomiya Brex in Hong Kong to take on Hong Kong Eastern. Hong Kong Eastern desperately trying to get a win and put them at least in contention for a spot in the finals. The Kings will be playing their last group stage game. Braves bringing in Michael Singletary for Archie Goodwin. No changes for the Ghosthawks. And now, Zheng Xiangjun will come in for a coup. drives. Ethan with 3 seconds will not get the bounce as Mo with a strong rebound. He's on the curling Mo, and Tanyoway floats it in. Ray's building some momentum. Baye, his 3rd assist of the game. Driving kick. Jimmy getting it off, but it was short. Ghosthawks now looking at a shooting record as Mo cannot get the bounce. Shooting record of 2 of 13 in this 3rd quarter. And all the offense you want is you don't make a shot, it doesn't matter. Mismatch and a bad pass. He's still out there crossing over. Was fouled, count it. Going against former teammates Fen Boyin. And pretty inexcusable for Phil to allow Beast to get his way to the basket like so. There you heard the slap, and that last bucket and the free throw will lead the Ghosthawks to take another timeout.
You set a screen. All right, so you set a screen. 3-5 orange. So go set screen for Beast. And yo, we'll set screen for you. And go. All right, go. No way. 直接跑，好，直接跑，go. Okay, show roll. Hey, help. Okay, go. Oh man, let's go, hey.
So far in the game, Lin Zijie with 18 minutes played, nearly 19. That's good for 5th on the squad. He played 30 minutes against the Pilots, and a member of the post-game press conference asked, was he left out for any reason? Everyone's a simple, well, he played his minutes. What do you expect? His average on the season is 17. The free throw, no good. Well, at least need to defend 1 possession. Luciano's back in. Oh, Dumas. Jimmy trying to drive, trying to kick. Carberry step back. And it's short as a rebounding foul. Luciano's on the ground. I'm going to need another look at that one. It is a Kuth. Another look. Both players' hands are grappling, and Benas, I think for the Braves, in the aftermath, might say is a Ghosthawk falling down more than being flung down. Slip pass, and Benas is fouled again. Good 2-man game on the weak side. And Braves will take out Dang for Baye. Sionis' free throw starting to become a problem. 3 of 7 now from the line. Two fouls in the game against the Ghosthawks last time they faced off, and then 4 fouls in 41 minutes against the Pilots. So defense is the Braves changing up the strategy. Baye catch and shoot from the free throw area. So close. But they have the 8-point lead with 3.5 to go in the third. Way wide, another Sionis off screen, inside hand layup, extra credit. Sneaking it, another block attempt by the Braves. Weijia making a little late clock magic. He set him up with a cross. Little high five foul afterwards. The boost the Ghosthawks need. Free throw, good. Umao up to 12 points now. He's trying to split the gap. The ball gets away, and no kick ball. It's just a Carberry blown layup and a foul. Well, it ends up better for the Braves. Yeah, might have missed a kickball, but with Carberry missing the layup and then fouling the rebounder, that'll be free throws for Mbaye. I think it's close enough where Sionis' foot wasn't established that kickball wouldn't have been the worst call in the world. Now the Ghosthawks might want it back. Back in as Mo goes a perfect 2 for 2 this time. 10 points, 10 rebounds. As Josh is in for Yowei. It's like an all-switch lineup. Carberry down low to Sionis, a beautiful cut, good counter. Getting by 1. Now it's Carberry behind, and a double from Benas as Baye off the mark. Looped up, denied, and the Braves have Mo commit a double dribble. Umao in front of him, and not good fundamentals. If anything, you might want to turn your back and try to back down for Umao to draw the double team. See if Cutter can open up. Tangled up underneath. Time running down. Lewis, the dribble 2, it's good. Close the gap even more. Singletary, still cutting Josh, and stopped, and a foul. I want to see that one again. It looks like Xie Zonglong was clean up top. Certainly a funky footwork going on. Pushed from behind by Ghosthawks. Now the Braves need an answer. Zokoyu planks the first. You'll see the Braves free throws continue to push. 80% on the night. Layup, and just like that, possession game. Singletary to Josh, drawing two. Mo with a push shot, yes. Good patient pass. Singletary to Josh to Mbaye. It up as the Ghosthawks are trying to go for the 2-for-1 finish here in the third. Nice pass. Carberry floating right. Rifle pass. Wolf with a three. Cash. Now it's the Braves' turn to answer. Deflected pass though. Benas. Ghosthawks with a left-handed jam. The Ghosthawks. A little late third quarter flurry. 1 second left. Goodwin can't get it to fall. And all it took was a little 40-second magic for the Ghosthawks to take back the lead with one final quarter remaining. 72-71 as the Ghosthawks and Braves battle out from Tainan.
更正，不好意思，好，我们再次把这个我们的视线看到大荧幕哈。我们毛巾舞待会第四节的时候再来一起跳。接下来呢，我们要来进行爱的告白喽。接下来这位爱的告白，有没有人想要对球员或者是 Winstars 告白的？来，在哪里？哦，这边有举手是不是？好，你好，你好，你好。哎，这一位我们经过就好哦，非常好，感谢你们。不是因为你们要举手嘛，这边有举手的，来来来。刚刚举手的朋友在哪里？好，这边是不是勇士的？是吗？那你是要跟台钢的球员告白吗？不是。好，我们下面一位。好，这里是不是？好，来，我们这位球员朋友帮我站起来，站起来，站起来，站起来。哎，对，站起来。请问你要来支持是谁？谢宗荣。有什么话想对宗荣说的呢？哎，宗荣加油！台钢魔兽灌爆对方的禁区。OK， 掌声给到我们这位球迷朋友。好，我们看到后面这边还有一位古毛维嘉的朋友来支持古毛维嘉。来，有什么话对古毛维嘉说呢？
古毛加油！
简单有力的告白，古毛加油！会继续支持你的哦。好，我们这边还有一位小弟弟啊，弟弟你好。来，你是支持谁的？
古毛维嘉。
也是古毛维嘉，有什么话要对他说呢？
古毛加油！
好，古毛加油！谢谢你，我相信古毛收到你的力量了哦。接下来帮猎鹰加油喽！
Once again, you can follow on with the statistics of the game, PLeagueofficial.com/game/683. The only made three by the Ghosthawks in that quarter came from the corner three of Wang Ruixiang. And then the Lithuanian center playing a little front court defense. The Braves themselves only went 1 for 8 from three-point land. So in a pitch battle, going here in the fourth. A lot of physical screening as Mbaye gives the Braves a second chance. Over to Michael Singletary. A hard-fought stop. Lots of contact on screens, and Goodwin certainly felt a decent bit. But the Ghosthawks with a chance to extend on the lead. Three seconds. Carberry shoots it. And will be Mo who collects an extra rebound. No out of bounds needed. It's Goodwin. He's fouled. Getting a step on Carberry. And a strong hold by Archie Goodwin. Here you see maybe it's Grisionis' right hand. But on the next possession, I think Grisionis not his paws on the ball, and Goodwin still hung on to it. Akuth. And I think Beast coming in together. Braves take back the lead as go in for Josh. Braves switch. They switch out of ball screen pitch miss as Carberry launches it and bottoms the three. No need to wait in this quarter. The Ghosthawks take back the lead as I think a foul in the front court. And look, Carberry from plus territory. I wouldn't say it's a PBA 4-point shot. Braves were running a set and hopes they foul out of Grisionis. Only a second personal, but two, now three by the Ghosthawks. There you see hands down. For any purpose. Oh, spins into the double, passes out of it. Beast is launched three. By Grisionis, and pass a little too high. Let's see if the Ghosthawks' first subs of this quarter will get him in some rhythm. Ghosthawks defense gets a foul. And then look. Yeah, his hands go down. Impressive that the ref can see the swipe on Goodwin's shoulders. That might factor large down the stretch. 4 Ghosthawks fouls to none in this quarter. Goodwin trying to put on the dribble move. The jumper, still no good. Archie Goodwin now working on a 1 for 10. He is perfect from the line in the second half. Scramble offense. There's 3 seconds left. Lewis airballs it. A couple players go down. They keep it going. Oh, quick turnaround, and that's good. Bai leading the game with 11 rebounds. What a late clock for the Ghosthawks. Lewis from the right corner with some daylight. Butter. Second made three in 2 attempts. Wang coming off the bench. Guarding beast as Baisa tries to deal with Goodwin. And engages a double team. 4 seconds left. Oh. Hey, on the deck. He's fouled and one. This time it's the Braves demonstrating good patience. Bai 0 for 4 from 3 and driving to success. You see lefty Lewis. That is going to be Baisa's 5th personal. Carberry and Jimmy back in. Let's see about the matchups. Bai now up to 16 points and a perfect 7 for 7 at the line. He missed 6 free throws in the 5-point loss for the Braves last time they were here. Tied up at 78 apiece. A lot of ball game left. All goes to the screen. Driving kick. Carberry having made a 3. Short. Followed his own. And Shids along with a great screen assist. Well, Tobin with 17 points. Ghosthawks now with 17 offensive rebounds. Pocket pass and Mo is stopped. 3-on-1. Wandershan clanks it. And look what I found. Gumal Weijia. Another teardrop by him. It's a 4-point Ghosthawks lead. Almost exclusively on second efforts. Braves call timeout. Don't want to get carried away here in enemy territory. Timeout on the floor.
Between off ball screens more. Because we know, we know the look we're going to get, and it's fine. I think Schultz is much better than just isolation. Schultz is good, right? But hey, mix it up so you're not going all the time. All right, mix it up a little bit.
OK， 我看到对面有人举着蓝色的毛巾，想必是我们台钢猎鹰的球迷吧？谢谢你，继续一起来进场支持我们台钢猎鹰哦。
After the Ghosthawks flurry, let's see what the Braves have for an answer. No personnel changes as the light full court man-to-man. Oh, this time catch and shoot. So close. Almost making his first of the game. Brooks has rolled the basketball. He's got Mo in front of him. Doubles it to Shids alone. Fake, miss hook. And the Braves get the basketball back. It's Lewis's turn as they shoot the basketball by a spin move with some space. And Brooks, the man to the board. No score yet since that timeout a minute ago. Mismatch, but Yoe's fighting hard. Foul, only the Braves first. It's actually Beast. Yeah, hands to the chest. Then Jun will come in for Mbaye. Sideline out of bounds. The lob to Brooks. They switch out of the mismatch as Kumal kicks it. Shizono launches the three and downs it. For the Ghosthawks, 7-point advantage. The biggest of the game. Braves looking for a counter, and they stay off of blue. Real good fundamental moves in the corner. Good demonstration of using the baseline as another defender. Carberry crossover, elbow jumper, and as Taylor Chen might say, a Hail Mary is in. Still looking for that answer. Double team against Beats. Andrew not looking at the basket. 2 seconds left. Goodwin fires it up, and Akuth gives him some second life. Hook the pass and a two-handed hammer. Finally breaking the Ghosthawks streak. Kumal turns 30 feet. How did he do it? Kumal Weija in this last stretch of 3 straight wins, a 70% three-point shooter. And that number just going up as the Ghosthawks have the 10-point lead.
I don't think they will keep him on there. Okay, they're going back to the other lineup. Let's go to off-ball screens now. Yes. Let it go, Lewis.
There's the Carberry with a dribble move to beat Xiangjun, and the better jumper against the Beast contest. And a lot of this quarter has been late shot clock situations. This time Kumal taking matters into his own hands. Only his second attempt from downtown of the game. Well, just like the shot making went absent in the first 10 minutes of the third quarter, well, it's gone all the way back for the Ghosthawks here in the fourth. A quick 18 points by them. Meanwhile, the Braves 3 for 12. Mbaye is 2 made twos and a Kuss dunk. The only scores for the Braves, besides, of course, at the line. Braves are once again going to try that small lineup. That killed them with 2:54 left, an 11-3 Ghosthawks run. There, double foul. Gonna look at Gumal Weijia, basically hugged Josh, and then Josh retaliating. Back in there, hands off to Goodwin, and a foul from Chen Fan. Take another look. Can't really tell about the flip situation from that angle. Maybe Goodwin can develop some rhythm at the line. 6 for 11, make it 7 for 12. 5 for 20 from the field. One and two. One thing that hurt the Braves was Grisiones in the end of the third quarter. He's not out there as Carberry trying to put the moves on Shamjung. The deep fadeaway, looking very MJ-esque. Or maybe Kobe Bryant more apt. How much you lean back there. Mbaye trying to get the ball to Goodwin. A little head fake and a tough reverse lay-in. So it's 4 straight points for number 10. Get their offense going a little bit faster, a little sooner. Way out wide. Shidong left three. He'll try another three, and it's just Braves underneath the cup. Singletary spins, and the easiest 2 points I've seen tonight. Timeout Ghosthawks as this small lineup is coming back for revenge. 3:07 left on the clock. It's a 4-point ball game. You know, look, the Ghosthawks not cut off Goodwin, and he's able to slither through. But this time, Gumal actually doesn't get physical enough, and Singletary just spins around him. Actually with a 5 personal foul, so understandably why he'd be more reserved there.
Okay, attack it. And show roll, all right? Run the pick and roll.
Hey, we're in the loading.
Yeah.
Let's go, full stripes. I got to play clean and aggressive. Let's go, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
General manager of the Ghosthawks, Ian, looking on. 10-point lead to send the Braves to a timeout, a 6-point run. What's going on there as now Brooks from up close. Forced into a miss. Chen Xiangjun, the last man to defend, as up the other way, it's a out of bounds off of the Braves. Missed opportunity, but that they got to stop, and then will look to be aggressive. The Ghosthawks have been scoreless for 2 straight minutes. No baskets, no free throws. So much for the hot shooting earlier. Good driving, and with a right-handed lay-in, taking on Archie Goodwin. Finally, a little bit of daylight for the Ghosthawks again. Singletary on the pin down. He knocks it down. The Ghosthawks lead is down to 3 as Mike, a double-digit score in this one. Still down to Brooks. Started by Singletary. Takes the fade away, and a good one. Start a break for the Braves. The long way down in front of him. Off the weird angle. Down to 1 minute and 13 seconds. Brooks now Chen screening in Spain. The long distance 3 is a brick, but with a putback. In the right place, in the right time. Shizono with 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Quickly approaching the lead on the team. Braves have 63 seconds to answer back. As previously driving Goodwin on the closeout and switching to the right hand to stay away from Chen Xiangjun. Damon Brooks' presence forced a hurried rebounding effort, and Shizono able to take advantage. Best game on this season was just 14 points.
Hey, no recheck.
He's got 16 tonight.
Okay, and we got to come in and rebound. On offense, let's go 4 up. 4 up. Be aware, please, of this guide screen, that they don't switch and get... No, we go points 1. Points 1. Points 1.
Hey, you got to say the first one for Josh.
Well, the Braves
Josh,
coming into tonight
let's go.
an 0 for 4 in Plus League.
5 points.
0 for 2 in East Asia Super League. Their average margin is minus 9.67, so it's been a struggle compared to their overall minus 58 on the season. Their closest game was January 20th, a 5-point loss to the Ghosthawks after leading for 40 minutes. First they start on offense. Low screens, now Singletary pops up. Can't get the pass off, so he drives, floats it to Josh from a similar spot, but he's blocked. Phil the Carberry, not a lot of options left. They'll get it over the timeline first, and then they'll figure it out. A score will pretty much be the game. Carberry with him by in front of him. Damon Brooks flashes, floats it, misses. Braves got to hurry. Any score would be needed. Goodwin fires away, and that's not good. Josh fouls, but it's just cosmetics now. Braves got a good look down the floor after, I think, the Ghosthawks, with very little communication, get off a good look. The time running down, Carberry dribbling, Brooks just flashing for the ball, but he misses. A little back and forth as Josh takes another foul. About a second and a half comes off the clock. The Brave side, I think Josh is fouled out of the game. He has a team-high 5 assists. Now Yowei. Back to the inbounder. A rifle off the pass, and Lewis is fouled around the timeline, so 4 more seconds come off the clock. And free throws coming up. Lewis on the season, attempting his first free throws. Might need to shake off the rust as Ethan is heading towards the scorer's table. Beat too late though, so.
If they call timeout on me.
And the second one is in. They will be allowed to substitute. It's the Braves who called the short timeout.
Archie, you go first. Mike, that's you. Archie, go first. Curl. Mike, go right here. All right, go. Archie, you curl. Set screen. Boom. Here. Pop. Okay. Xiangqun, one more time. Archie, go first. Go. Mike, here. Set screen for Xiangqun. Lock. Go bottom. Boom. Here. Archie, shoot. Pop. All right. We need a three.
Braves need a miracle here. There are a 6 for 24 3-point shooting outfit. In the second half, in particular, 2 of 14. Goodwin catches. Lay-in. As 8.8 on the clock. Ghosthawks taking their time, quick inbound to Carberry. And I think Corner was trying to call a timeout while Braves end up fouling. And given that the Braves did not take and make a 3, it's still a 2-possession game. Carberry gets it to go. Maybe a little nervy there. He is the only 20-point scorer for the Ghosthawks in a hard-fought battle. And again, Ethan for Phil defensively. 4 seconds left. It's Goodwin. A step back. And I don't think he even got off a clean shot. And once again, at home, the TSG Ghosthawks emerged victorious against the Taipei Fubon Braves, with almost all of the Ghosthawks energy. Going to congratulate Shizonong for the heroic effort down the stretch. Meanwhile, the Braves still searching for that first road victory, now dropping to 0-5. The Ghosthawks improved to 5-2 at home and 7-6 overall on the season. It was a real big scare on a back-to-back, starting down 33-20 to the Braves.
Yes,
They look eager to kind of right the ship. Aaron shared that the Braves started to play more like themselves, and they certainly showed good adjustments in this game. With a small lineup, for example, getting blasted in the third, but having good results in the fourth. For the Ghosthawks, this is the third time that they've turned around a double-digit deficit this season. It happened once against the Arc on December 28th here at home, and in the Taipei Open Gymnasium on a Tuesday night here at home. So Xie Zonglong being interviewed by our very own Tai Jingjing.
好，钟荣，先谈一下最后抓下那个进攻篮板，2分摆回去，几乎是为球队锁定胜利之后，你的情绪是完全的释放。谈一下现在的心情。
就还是很兴奋，对，因为我们昨天打了一场很好的球，那我们就希望今天可以延续那个感觉，所以，对我们今天赢下胜利，所以就是大家的功劳，对，感谢大家。
其实这场比赛双方的肢体对抗从第1节开始就有一个冲突，然后整个事态是完全的上升上来。那你们整个团队是如何把情绪稳定下来，然后最后成为胜利的一方？在教练团的交代，还有你们彼此之间的沟通，做了什么正确的事情？
因为我觉得从昨天那场结束之后，我们大家就更加团结，然后再加上教练团要求我们在球场上要比对方更强势，才有办法拿到胜利。所以那今天我们一开始就展现出来，所以才拿下这场胜利。
想要再谈回你个人的状况，因为说实在，今年球季一开始的时候，整个状况不像去年这么理想，但是现在开始反弹，其实还不晚。针对这一点，你有什么想要说的？那另外，准备这场比赛，你有多努力？
就是我想感谢我的队友们，还有我的教练团们，还有大家，就是一直相信我，就是可以在球场上做得到。那就是持续在努力上，在球场上做对的事情，那才有今天的就是成果这样子。所以谢谢大家。
礼拜2还有一场比赛要打洋基，有机会在主场挑战3连胜，要不要透过这个机会向府城的球迷再喊话一下？
希望大家礼拜2下班之后可以来看我们比赛，谢谢。
掌声再给谢宗荣。
好的，我们也感谢
Jimmy 谢宗荣 for joining our post game, giving his signature as we step aside, take a break, and gather our thoughts on this Ghosthawks victory over the Braves.
也提醒大家，待会赛后会继续邀请到我们的巡艺大使立翔、少杰以及白萨来到场上，要来跟大家分享。也请大家可以留下来，一起听听看他们有什么话要对你们说后。好，团长博成在这边也要再次感谢各位音乐军球迷朋友们努力不懈、坚持到最后的喊声跟呐喊。我相信大家喉咙都有些吃力。 但是到最后都没有放弃，我们坚持住，守下了我们主场胜利，背靠背的连胜。感谢有你，因为有你，有你有我。谢谢各位球迷朋友，谢谢音乐剧们，谢谢你们。不可能这么感人之后跟我说小卡吧？好，谢谢。哦，相信大家今天都有带着比小卡更珍贵的东西回家，就是我们主场的2连胜了 ，nice 啊！ 所以啊，哇，这个球迷很帅哦，边走边比个2，帅。
TSG Ghosthawks once again win at home. That's 4 straight. And they're creating a 2.5 game separation against the Braves, who vanquished them in the first round of last year's playoffs. And this time turning around a 17-point biggest deficit in the game. And you can see the maturity of the Ghosthawks and the depth really play a big part. Baisa getting the start in this one, and then Wang Liuxiang quickly coming in after his foul trouble. And Chen Fan mans a starting role too, but Ethan Zhuang's improvement also plays a role. For example, there's the final team statistics. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The Braves actually don't lose too much on the rebounding front, but they cough the ball up 19 times, and the Ghosthawks only 10, as opposed to the league average about 14.5. The Ghosthawks also get a feeling they stuck to the shot profile and end up making 10 of 29 threes, whereas the Braves, if they just got a little bit more help with the outside shooting, they would have let their free throw advantage stand up. They were 37 for 45, as opposed to the Ghosthawks 19 for 31. Not only more free throw attempts, but a much higher percentage as well. So the Ghosthawks will have one day off before taking on the Yankee Arc right back here on this floor. The Arc looking for their first victory on the season. They'll have another crack at it before the final homestand before the Lunar New Year's. So we applaud the players of both teams, the coaches of both staffs, and an impressive back and forth battle ultimately won by the home squad. And perhaps the Ghosthawks with a very loud statement win here at home after a letdown in the last game. On behalf of Sean Pong of Tai Jingjing for Formosa Television and the league offices, I am Ryan Chen. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
好，那请仁哥谈一下这场表现如何？
很可惜的一场比赛啊，我们前面